Hey guys, it's Haley. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt that I did in like a video before, I think. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt because I'm filming it in the same day because I'm in a very ranty mood today and I feel like I need to rant about everything because sometimes I want to rant and then I lose like my stigma and I'm just like, I need to rant but I don't know how to rant because I'm not in the mood. But right now I'm in the zone of ranting because, yes. But I wanted to talk about sort of plus size things, okay? So here's my kind of deal on it, okay? I am a size, I think 13 or 14. I'm not sure. But apparently that is now being considered plus size. And there's nothing wrong with being plus size. Absolutely not. And I do not understand why people think it is a bad thing to be plus size. Why they think it's a bad thing to have some meat on their bones. And just like skinny people think it's bad to be skinny. I'm like, no. Every body shape is there for a reason, and if that's your natural body shape, then embrace it. I mean, who cares, like, if someone thinks you're too skinny? And for me, I've always wanted to be smaller. That's just me. I feel like most bigger girls want to be smaller, and more like skinnier girls, like naturally skinnier girls, want to be more curvy. And what I've realized lately is a couple of years ago, there were a lot of songs talking about really skinny girls and like bleach blonde skinny girls, like really, really skinny, like workout skinny, not just like naturally skinny. You know what I mean? And there are lots of songs about them, and everyone liked those songs because, you know, like the skinny girls are like what's in and what everyone wants to be and everything. And nowadays, there have been a couple songs that came out, like Anaconda and All About the Bass, and everyone's saying that it's bashing skinny people. And some of the words, yes, you could interpret it in that way, which I completely understand if you interpret it that way. But whenever someone tries to stick up for the bigger, curvier girls, they get shot down and they get torn apart for saying that curvy girls should feel beautiful too. And I don't understand why every girl can't be like, oh, I'm curvy, I'm beautiful. Oh, I'm skinny, I'm beautiful. Oh, I'm in the middle, I'm beautiful. Like, I don't understand why everyone has to want to be what they're not. And it's the same thing with like hair and stuff. Like some people who have straight hair want curly hair. Some people who have curly hair want straight hair. And it's kind of like you always want what you can't have. But the thing is with me is that when it comes to plus size, I don't think 14 should be considered plus size. 14 was the size that Marilyn Monroe was, and she was stunning. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I don't think that's plus size at all. I think that's curvy. I don't think plus size should even be a word. I don't think there should be different categories. I think there should be juniors and women. I don't think there should be women and women's plus, and I mean maternity obviously, but like I don't think there should be women and then women's plus, because that just irks me so much, because always the plus size clothing is more expensive because more material, and it's always the uglier clothes because I don't know, they don't want to put as much effort into it. I don't know. But it drives me insane because, like, I'll go to Walmart or whatever, I'll be looking at clothes, and it'll say, like, size 5 or whatever, like, $23. And then it'll say, for plus size, plus $7 or whatever. And it's like, just because it's a little more material, you're gonna charge more money. Like, I don't understand. It just drives me absolutely insane. Like, why are you like segregating these people by their body weight? I don't understand. What's the point of being like, oh, you are 100 blah 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 pounds, so you have to pay this much for clothes? Like, whoever thought of that? Like, you need a smack in the face. Like, I don't know where your brain is, if you even have one. I'm not really sure, but it just, I don't know, it irks me so much because we're all people, we're all human, we all have to work, we all have, unless you're like some Kim Kardashian person, we all have to work, we all work hard for our money, we all have to buy things, and so why should someone have to pay more money just because they have a little more meat on their body? There's no reason at all. I don't understand. It makes me so mad because, I mean, I'm still in the junior section. That's just me because, I mean, I'm 19, so it kind of makes sense. But when people say, like, oh, well, they can get in shape and then they can pay less money, that's not always true. Some people have actual illnesses that they can't lose weight, or, like, they can't exercise because they have other problems. And yes, some people could, everyone could tone up. If you think about it, everyone could lose a little weight, everyone could tone up, everyone could change their body type, anyone could. And, like, that doesn't mean that everyone has to. I mean, I'm not completely comfortable with my body. I don't think anyone's completely comfortable with their body. But that doesn't mean that I should have to pay more money for the same thing as you just because I don't have a gym membership. And for me, like, I don't understand why so many people feel the need to starve themselves and skip meals and all that kind of stuff, because I've known people who've done that. And I've tried to skip meals before because I was like, oh, I want to be a size blank. And now that I think about it, I'm like, well, why would you want to be anything but yourself? If your body doesn't want to be a size 6, don't be a size 6. If your body wants to be like a size 14 or 16 or whatever, let it be. If you still want to tone up, though, if you want to lose weight, do it the healthy way. You know, like, eat more fruits and vegetables and cut out sugars. Not all sugar, but, like, cut down on sugar. Like, do it the healthy way. And it may take longer, and you may not see results for a while, but you'll feel better. You'll have more energy. You'll see the overall result. And I feel like that's a much more effective way, because it really hurts me when I see people doing stuff like that, because I know how you feel, and I know, like, that you don't feel good about yourself because of that number on the scale. And I don't weigh myself because of that. If I weigh, the only time I get weighed is when I'm at the doctor's. That is the only time I will weigh myself, because I know if I weigh myself, I will feel like absolute crap about myself, and I won't want to eat, and I won't want to do anything, and I will just sit there and feel bad about myself. And I know that's not right. I know it's not right. I know that you shouldn't feel like that. It's just a number. But when you see that number, all you can think of is, oh, it should be lower. Oh, it should be lower. Oh, lower, 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 lower. And you're just like, oh, I'll do this. I'll do that. And then your mind just starts spiraling out of control. And if you don't see results in the first couple days, you're like, I failed. And so when I go to the doctors, I don't even look at the number. And I ask them specifically not to say the number, because I don't care. I've gotten to that point where the number means nothing to me. It's kind of like when people say age is just a number. For me, the number on the scale is just a number. And I don't care about that number, because if I look at myself and I like the way I look, I don't like the way I look when I'm just in, like, my bra and underwear. I just don't. When I have clothes on and I wear the right clothes for my body type, I feel good about myself, because I'm like, this is what you're supposed to be wearing, and you look good. And you look classy, and you look like you're trying to be yourself. I see people wearing things that are much too small for them, and then they say, oh, I look fat. And I'm like, because you're not wearing the right thing for your body, and it's too tight, so then you think you're fat, because that's all you can think about is squeezing into those clothes. So, yes, the moral of the story is to love your body, love yourself, and don't worry about that number on the scale. If you are plus size, I'm there with you, apparently. Apparently 14 is plus size now. I don't know. But if you're plus size, honestly, go you. Like, honestly. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with being skinny. There's nothing wrong with being bigger at all. Because you can rock either one. You know what I mean? You can rock either one all day, every day. Because you are boss, and you are awesome, and you are incredible. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!